You're the quiz.
I'm live! Hello. If you are watching this on... How would you... If you're watching this when it wasn't live, then skip ahead 10 minutes because the quiz will start in 10 minutes. This is just the pre-drinks before the quiz. Pre-drinks of 7-Up free. If you're here, say hi. It would be lovely to say hi to you. I just thought we'd have a little chat before it got going. Here we go. Let me get the questions up. Got the questions. Hello, Paige. Paige has managed to stay awake. Hello, Emma Clark. Hello, so excited. Oh, look at that wonderful quiz top. I haven't even made reference to that. And I've got earrings in, I've got full makeup on, the whole works. There's 30 of us so far. We're not even due to start for another 9 minutes. Hey, Ashley, Story Collector, hello. Looking fly, thank you. Actually, I only really get to wear this top once a year because it's a bit Christmassy. So it's nice to be able to pop it on and have a sort of slightly quizzy time. I wanted a suit jacket, like a sequined suit jacket. But yeah, this will do. Thank you. Everybody's saying I look very beautiful. Thank you very much. This is the most effort I've made. David couldn't believe his eyes when I come in. I did a little dance to try and get his attention. He didn't notice me. And I went, excuse me. And then he saw me and he said, what did you say, David?
Beautiful.
Beautiful. David is 17 films in to his Disney marathon. He is watching, if you haven't seen, David is watching all the Disney classic films, all 58 of them. Someone's just finished watching the vlog. All 58 of them in the space of a week. He started yesterday morning at 5 a.m. and he's watching 9 a day yesterday and today, and then 8 a day from now until Friday. He finished watching 101 Dalmatians probably about half hour ago, and then the last one he's got to watch today is Sword in the Stone. But he will be helping us out in the quiz at some point. So I'm not going to do any explaining of the quiz for the next sort of 7 minutes, just so because it isn't due to start until 8 o'clock. But yeah, I thought I'd come in and have a little chat with you, find out what little drinks and stuff you've got. Thanks for loving the quiz sequence. It's very cute, isn't it? What I was thinking about this though is I'm very keen on this little bow tie, but it gets very sad. So it needs to sort of be pinned up. I wish it was a bit stiffer. I wish this bow tie was a bit stiffer. I'm rewatching all the classic Disney now because of David. Well done. No, you have not got the time wrong. No. I was concerned that people would think that, but I just thought we'd come in and have a little chat before it started. Watched Treasure Planet for the first time today. Loved it. Look forward to that, David. Cool. Sorry. He's editing the vlog because he's doing so much vlogging. Yeah, what are people drinking? Are you acting like this is a pub quiz? I don't drink booze, so this is exciting as I get 7-Up free. But very exciting to have 7-Up free. And also I've got a big cup of water, which has already got a lipstick stain on it, because I'm going to be chatting a lot. Oh, mango Rubicon. Oh, God, I love a mango Rubicon. All of these things. Sparkling water is we're at 101 of us. 101. Little Prosecco. I reorganised my bookshelves yesterday in rainbow. There we go. This is the rainbow style. Hi from the Smiths in Connecticut. We've got all of our drinks, cranberry and sodas for mum and me. Beer for dad, notebook, we're ready to go. Hello, drinking iced coffee. It's only noon. Happy afternoon. We're at 116 of us. This is very, very exciting. Hi from Canada. Tom has got chamomile tea. Don't drop off, Tom, by the end of it. If I had a chamomile tea, honestly, I have about 40 minutes until snooze time. It's like an anaesthetic for me. Hi from the Netherlands. Assuming that drinking from Penguin book mugs will give us an advantage. Do you know what? Instead of asking for team names, I should have said bookish mugs get extra points. You don't have to have team names either, but if all goes well, we'll do this again. But yeah, I'm very, very excited. I love a quiz. I love a quiz so much. So the chance to host a quiz was very excited. Oh, I've just seen Vanessa's here. She's got a gin and tonic. I should be looking at I'll look at the comments here. Hello from Lincoln, a Copperberg. My dad's favourite Copperberg. Hi from Cape Town, South Africa, having a cup of tea. HP crew are on BBC One staying at home, including Professor Sprout. Oh God, I've heard about this. So I didn't realise until, because I set the date for this a couple of weeks ago, and in the UK at the moment there's this big sort of stay at home concert thing going on, which has got some really good names in it and it's hosted by some really cool people. And I was like, oh no, it started at like 7:15. I think David, oh no, I thought David was literally going to put it on there. Shut up, let's put this on. But it's supposed to be very, very good. So I was concerned that people would think, oh no, I'm not going to do that. I'm definitely going to watch the stay-at-home concert. So the stay-at-home concert is on at the moment. We're up to 148 of us. This is amazing. Hello, Bristol. Lovely. We went to Bristol earlier this year. Thanks for the comments on my top. It's very nice. It's like all over sparkles. Very, very nice and Christmassy. You can watch it online on YouTube. It was yesterday. Oh, was it? Oh, I thought it was today. Oh, thanks, Victoria. And there's that, exactly. I will be watching it on iPlayer. Hi from Germany. Hello. Guten Tag, I should say. I did German when I was in secondary school until I was, well, no, I did it for 1 year. And I found it very difficult. I wish I was better at languages. Cork, hi, the home of Barry's tea, my one true love. Hi from the Netherlands. Today's been highlighted in other countries. Bristol, I went to uni there, live in Edinburgh now. I've also been to Edinburgh. Hello from Wales. Hello from Sweden. Hi from Mexico City, Azerbaijan. Oh, this is like bloody Eurovision Song Contest. Thank you, that's really kind. Really good pronunciation. What for Guten Tag? I think not. Plymouth and Belgium. Been to Belgium. Went to Ypres. Hi from Chester. Rubbish at languages. I can speak English and slang. I've got slang. Manchester, Argentina. Can't go. Oh, so someone else is doing a live one tonight. Another stream. Someone from Sheppey, Norfolk. 177 of us. Cambridge, Portugal. All over the place. California, Scotland, getting some gins. Kent, that's where I'm from. Oklahoma, Wiltshire. Thank you so much for the effort you and David put in. Oh, you're so sweet. You're more than welcome. There's pages here from Australia, Glasgow, Blackpool, Whitstable, Dorset, Essex, Ottawa, Ontario in the house, Cheltenham. We're all over the place. 188 people here for the bookish quiz. Very excited. I'm still going to... There's 2 more minutes until I'm going to get chatting about the quiz. Newcastle, Chicago, London, another Whitstable, Belgium. This is amazing. This is amazing. Bowl of ice cream in Scotland. It's been ever so chilly here today. Very chilly. And actually, we've just had a bit of a disappointing dinner. Not to bring the mood down a bit, but we just had a orzo, like, you know, orzo pasta, but in like a Mercedes is here. This better be good. I hope so too. Yorkshire, Maine, Newcastle. Had an orzo risotto. David's not a big fan of risotto anyway. It had spinach in it, which sometimes makes his mouth feel funny. And it was a bit lemony. Oh, it wasn't well enjoyed, was it? We're up to 214 people. Very excited. First strawberries of the year for Catherine Birchall. Enjoyable. And 1 more minute until I get chatting about the quiz. Blackpool's got a big place in my heart. We used to go there with my sister when she was taking part in ballroom dancing competitions when we were younger. So we'd go there every year. I believe it was the summer holidays. And she used to compete at the Tower Ballroom, which was lovely. Someone's got a cottage pie. Nice. Texas. Just back from a 5K, just in time for quizzing. Amazing. Hey, Lauren, let's do this as Emma's Bookish Lifestyle. I hope, 232 of us now. Very, very exciting. Very exciting. First British asparagus of the year for dinner for us. We had asparagus today. Another Texas. Get it, girl. Halifax. Dallas. Amazing. 240 of us now. Northamptonshire. Thank you. I have glammed up. It was amazing to put on like actual eyeliner. Look, proper eyeliner, lipstick, big dangly earrings. Because although I am leaving the house because I'm working from home 1 week and working at the hospital for another week. When I'm there, I'm like hair tied back, nothing hanging off me. So it's nice to put like some gear on, some very nice gear. Right, okay, lovely. We are now at 8 o'clock. Welcome everybody. It is now, there's 253 of us at 8 o'clock. Very excited. Yeah, someone's just said I'm legit in my pyjamas. I've got like a pair of comfy trousers on below. Don't think that this is all going on. So how exactly is this going to work? Thanks for asking, Reese. So how this is going to work is that there are 5 bookish rounds. 5 bookish rounds. Each of the rounds are out of 10, so you will score, overall, your score will be out of 50. Now, the rounds are, and I will repeat these as we go, the first round is general bookish knowledge. By the way, I gave a few hints saying that in the announcement picture, on the spines of the books, you could see what some of the quiz rounds were. So you might already have a slight idea. You couldn't read the whole quiz round because I wanted to tease you, but you could read some of the quiz rounds on the spines of the book. So the first round is general bookish knowledge. The second round is a picture round, and that is of book covers. The third round is Harry Potter conversations. The fourth round is book to TV and film adaptations. And then we're going to end on best-selling books. So as I said, each round is out of 10, so the total score will be out of 50. What you will need is a pen or a pencil and a piece of paper to write down your answers, and then we're going to go back and we're going to mark them. So how it's going to work is we're going to do rounds 1, 2 and 3. So we're going to do general bookish knowledge, the picture round, which is of the book covers, and Harry Potter conversations. Then we're going to mark them. Then we're going to have a little break, have a wee, have a drink. I'm probably going to stuff some Pringles. Then we're going to come back and do rounds 4 and 5, do the answers, fin. So that's the plan. What I will say is that I've got my eye on the comments here. I think the comments are going to be more for me sort of just keeping an eye on everyone, knowing that you can all hear me. Please do not write answers in the comments. If you're concerned this is going to happen, there is a way that you can hide the comments. I've forgotten how to do it, but hopefully you guys can work it out. You won't be able to see if anyone's putting any answers in the comments. Now, I'm going to say at a few points throughout this, don't put answers in the comments, because people who are joining might not realise that that's the thing. I've done a few of these online quizzes, and sometimes I think people think that this is what's going on, is that you have to put the answers in the comments. Don't put your answers in the comments. If you're worried about seeing any answers, hide the comments. You need to write your answers down on a piece of paper with a pen, and then we are going to mark them. So I'm just going to go over it one more time. Thank you. Put the YouTube screen in theatre mode. Mama G's Kitchen's here. Hi. Put the YouTube screen in theatre mode if you want to hide the comments. So from now on, I'll just be using the comments to see if people can see, if they can hear me, or if there's any problems. Hopefully you can all hear me. So I'll just go quickly over that one more time. Not all of it, but don't worry. So 5 bookish rounds. Each round is out of 10. The total score will be out of 50. The bookish rounds are, we're going to start with general bookish knowledge. Then we're going to move on to picture round, which is book covers. Then we're going to do Harry Potter conversations. Then we're going to mark rounds 1, 2 and 3. Have a little break. Do your wees, do your drinks. Then we're going to do round 4, which is book to TV and film adaptations. And then 5, which is best-selling books. We're then going to mark rounds 4 and 5. Then we're going to do lovely, lovely roundup. Everyone tell me what they got out of 5, 50, not 5. And then we'll say, bye-bye, night-night. I'm going to go and have a bath and scrub all this makeup off. So if we're all ready to go, Mercedes has just asked me if Minnie's going to get involved as a mascot. She's a bit out of action at the moment. She's just sort of passed out on the sofa. She's loving having us here, but she's very sleepy. She's an old girl, isn't she? She's an old girl. Right, there's 316 of you. I can't believe it. How exciting. Right, let's do this. So, question 1, round 1, general bookish knowledge. Let's go. Good luck and Godspeed. Number 1, which book is this the first line from? We slept in what had once been the gymnasium. Which book is this the first line from? We slept in what had once been the gymnasium. So I will go through all of the questions, read them twice, leave a little break, and then if anyone wants anything, don't write the answers in the comments. Number 1 question. Don't write the answers in the comments. I don't know if I can delete these. There we go. Right, I've deleted it. I won't be able to stay on top of that all the time, so it's just easier if you don't write the answers in the comments. Thank you, Paige. Please don't put the answers in the comments, Paige said. Right, so I will go through, I'll read all the questions twice, and then if there's any you want repeating, then we'll go back. So number 1, I'll read number 1 one more time. Which book is this the first line from? We slept in what had once been the gymnasium. Don't worry, Melina, you might not have been here when I said not to do it, so it's fine. Question number 2. Which book is this the last line from? Oh, my girls, however long you may live, I never can wish you greater happiness than this. Which book is this the last line from? Oh, my girls, however long you may live, I never can wish you greater happiness than this. Question 3. In James and the Giant Peach by Roald Dahl, how did James Henry Trotter's parents die? Maudlin. In James and the Giant Peach by Roald Dahl, how did James Henry Trotter's parents die? Well, Bod's just said, spoilers, I haven't read that book. It's literally the first line. Are you watching it? Is that what you were giggling? David's watching too. Right, question 4. Which Italian novel for children has been adapted into over 240 languages? Which Italian novel for children has been adapted into over 240 languages? Question 5. Which book won the Women's Prize for Fiction Award in 2019? Which book won the Women's Prize for Fiction Award in 2019? I don't need the author, I just need the book for that. I'm drinking a 7-Up free. Is this speed okay? Is this too slow? Is this too fast? Just let me know. Liv. Don't worry, Liv. I feel like this is probably the hardest round. So this, if you're struggling now, it's only gonna go up from here. Don't worry. Dinah can hear it. Speed good, 2 speed good, good speed good, good. Right, okay, let's keep going then. So question 6. This is a wordy one, so get your ears on ready. Harry Potter has the most amount of lines in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, with 422 lines. Who joins him in second and third place with 247 lines in second place and 217 lines in third place? So does that make sense? I need you to give me the 2 names of the characters who have the next amount of lines in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I'll read the question again. Harry Potter has the most amount of lines in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone with 422 lines. Who joins him in second place with 247 lines? Please don't write the answers in the comments, guys. You need to write them down on a piece of paper. Who joins him in second place with 247 lines and 217 lines in third place? Question 7. Thank you for my sparkles. A riddle. In The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien, what is the answer to this riddle? So even if you haven't read The Hobbit, you could get this right because it's a riddle. A box without hinges, key or lid, yet golden treasure inside is hid. A riddle. In The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien, what is the answer to the riddle? A box without hinges, key or lid, yet golden treasure inside is hid. I need to know the answer to that riddle. Cool. Going through, counting all the lines. 1, 2, 3. Number 8. In The Story of Tracy Beaker by Jacqueline Wilson, what is the nickname given to the care home that she lives in? In The Story of Tracy Beaker by Jacqueline Wilson, what is the nickname given to the care home that she lives in? Thank you, Naomi. That's really, really kind. Thank you. I appreciate that. She says that my questions are good. Penultimate question for general bookish knowledge. I'm getting a bit of a hot thing on now because of all the sequins. In The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis, what treat does the White Witch give to Edmund? No answers in the comments, please. In The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis, what treat does the White Witch give to Edmund? And the last question, which bear was created by Michael Bond? Which bear was created by Michael Bond? Right, cool. Does anyone want any of those questions repeating? Now is the time to ask. Is it worth me repeating all of them? Is that a bit much? Or are you all okay and cool? We're cool. We're here. Run through. Shall I do a run through? Right, cool. I'll do a run through because there is quite, although a lot of people are saying they've got them. Right, I'll do a run through because I like the sound of my own voice, don't I? Number 1. Which book is this the first line from? We slept in what had once been the gymnasium. Number 2 is which book is this the last line from? Oh my girls, however long you may live, I never can wish you greater happiness than this. Number 3, in James and the Giant Peach by Roald Dahl, how did James Henry Trotter's parents die? Number 4, which Italian novel for children has been adapted into over 240 languages? Number 5, which book won the Women's Prize for Fiction Award in 2019? Number 6, Harry Potter has the most amount of lines in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone with 422 lines. Who joins him in second place with 247 lines and third place with 217 lines? So you get half a point per name there. I should have said that the first time round. So you'll get half a point per name for that one. A riddle. In The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien, what is the answer to the riddle? A box without hinges, key or lid, yet golden treasure inside is hid. Number 8, in The Story of Tracy Beaker by Jacqueline Wilson, what is the nickname given to the care home that she lives in? Number 9, in The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis, what treat does the White Witch give to Edmund? And the last question, question 10 for general bookish knowledge, which bear was created by Michael Bond? Cool, so that's general bookish knowledge. I'm not going to go, I think that's enough, isn't it? 3 times for the questions. You should all have an idea of what's going on there. So, cool. We're going to do the picture round and Harry Potter conversations, and then we will mark those 3 rounds. Someone's just said, when all of this is done, will you be sharing all the questions we can use with other groups of friends or family? Yeah, I suppose I can do that. Yeah, I mean, the thing is that it's written down, it's not typed, so I'd have to type it out at some point, so it might not be instantly, but I can take photos of it and send it if anyone wants to. Liv is saying, I'm confident on the last question and the last question alone. Hopefully, like, is it hard, or is it fine? Like, I wanted it to be difficult. I didn't want it to be like super easy, but I don't want it to be like, it's hard to write a bookish quiz for so many different people living in so many different countries who read such a wide range of different stuff. So hopefully this is working out all right. So I'm surprising myself with how much I actually know, says Caitlin. Oh, it's only round 1 though. Me too, it's the perfect amount. Good level of difficulty, said Mercedes. It's medium to hard. Will the live be available later? Yes, the live is available later, so you can play this that way. Harry Potter question is interesting. Could there be multiple answers for the riddle? Well, I've got one answer for the riddle, and that's the answer that is in the Hobbit, the book itself. So we'll go with that one. Couple I know, really good. Bring on the picture round. Right level of difficult, not funny, not fun if it's too easy. Confident on 4 questions, we only got 2. Challenging but good, got 0. Oh dear. Think it's fair, good questions, perfect level of difficulty. Right, let's move on to the picture round now. I'm excited about the picture round because I've prepped this. So the first one is going to be an example. So don't write this one down. This won't count. This is just an example. So what I've got here is I've got 10 of my books, and on those books I've blanked out a word from a title. So for instance here, I've got Pride and something, and this is by Jane Austen. So the answer to this would be... Come on. Someone? The answer would be... Someone write the answer. Prejudice, yes. And look what I've done. Like I'm actually on a 90s quiz. I can peel that off and show you. So yeah. So what I need you to write is I need you to write down the word that is missing. So there's going to be 10 books and you need to write down the word that is missing. I'm going to pull this stool out because I need to put those in order. Pride and Prejudice can do one now because we've got that. Right, okay, so thank you, Liv. I was very excited because I love a pitch around. I didn't want to miss out. Oh, sorry. You only had to write, that was just a, sorry. No more answers in the comments, but that was just an example. So that doesn't count. That wasn't number one. That was just an example. So from now on, do not write the answers in the comments, write them down. And we're going to work all our way through and I will show you the book covers and you need to write down the number, the letter, the word that has been missed out, okay? So, first book, and I don't want to show you any of these spines because they've got it here. So this is Something All the Way Down by John Green. Something All the Way Down by John Green. This is number one. Number one. I'll hold it here for a while. Because sometimes I don't particularly know titles of books if someone was to mention it. But if I was to see a front cover, I'd be like, oh yeah, it's definitely that. So that's number one. Number two. This is The Something Spirit by Daphne du Maurier. This is The Something Spirit by Daphne du Maurier. I'm so frightened of showing you those spines. Right, okay. Then we've got Something Don't Wear Pink and Other Lies by Scarlett Curtis. Something Don't Wear Pink and Other Lies by Scarlett Curtis. Number four is A God in Something by Kate Atkinson. A God in Something by Kate Atkinson. Oh, sorry, David, I've stolen your tripod, haven't I?
It's fine.
I'm so frightened of showing those things. Right. The Care. Then I've got Something Wood by Murakami. Something Wood by Murakami. David's vlogging me for the vlog. Hi. Right. Number six. The Something Girls by Jessie Burton, illustrated by Angela Barrett. The Something Girls by Jessie Burton, illustrated by Angela Barrett. Sweet Something by David Nichols. Sweet Something by David Nichols. The Something Around Your Neck by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. The Something Around Your Neck by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. Now this one, there is only one word that's missing, but I've had to blank it out a few times on the cover because it's repeated on the cover. So this is The Something Circle by Linda Grant. And I've had to blank it out a few times because it's repeated. But the title is The Something Circle by Linda Grant. Now, this is the only book where there's 2 words. So this is the only one where there's 2 words. And I didn't realise this when I did it. I think I got so excited about this one, I just did it. So there's 2 words for this one, but it's still only 1 point. And that's Red, White and Something Something by Casey McQuiston. Red, White and Something Something by Casey McQuiston. So let me just get these back up so I can go through them again quickly. Thank you, Mercedes. Great round, she says. Wonderful praise. Okay. We'll start again. Number 1. Something All the Way Down by John Green. The Something Spirit by Daphne du Maurier. Number 2. Something Don't Wear Pink and Other Lies by Scarlett Curtis. That's number 3. Number 4. A God in Something by Kate Atkinson. It's so hard. Liv's just said, how hard is it not to pick up the book and just say the title? It's so hard. Number 5. Norwegian... Ah! Something Wood by Murakami. Something Wood by Murakami. That was a really good one as well. So annoyed with myself. So annoyed with myself. Right. The Something Girls by Jessie Burton, illustrated by Angela Barrett. Knob. What a knob. Sweet Something by David Nichols. The Something Around Your Neck by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. The Something Circle by Linda Grant. And last one, number 10, Red, White and Something Something by Casey McQuiston. I can't believe that. What a knob. What a knob. Well, there we go. I only said it once, maybe people didn't hear that. Yeah. Soz. Right, I'm going to, I've just got to put these books back on. So that was the picture round. I know, I'm so sorry. I may as well cancel the quiz now. Should we call it a day? All right, you all heard it. Right, okay, so that's the picture round. Lovely. Let me just highlight off that I've done it. Lovely stuff. I'm really looking forward to peeling that tape off later. Really, really looking forward to it. Right, okay, so we're now on to, I'm going to have to call upon my glamorous assistant for the 3rd round. Would you please come over and join us?
Coming in.
Here he is, my glamorous assistant.
I'm going to flip it round.
Very exciting. David is here. And he's going to be helping me. So I'll wait for the screams and excitement to calm down.
Oh, how long have you got?
Everyone's excited to see you. Hey, David. Hello, David. Hi,
Hi,
David.
everyone.
Hi, David. David. Woo. Oh, I was hoping David would be dressed like Debbie McGee. I said to David, would he put on something posh? What did you say?
Well, no, because
He's in his Disney rep. Show your T-shirt.
I'm in my Disney gear.
He's in his Disney gear. Very, very cute. Right, okay, so this round is called Harry Potter Conversations. So this is very exciting. So don't read any of those out, David. For the love of God, I've done that once. Right.
I'm a professional.
Tom's just said D to the Avid. Right, so how this is going to work is that David and I are going to read out a conversation that happens within one of the Harry Potter books. David's going to read the part of one person and I'm going to read the part of the other person. So even if you haven't read Harry Potter, you could just have a guess at some of the characters that are in there. They start easy and get harder. So not to put anyone out, but if you don't get the first one, you might find the other ones a bit harder. So we are going to read out the parts. I've actually highlighted within David's collection of Harry Potter books. So this is real talk I meant here. So yeah, we're gonna do this. So and you will get half, because there's going to be 2 people in each conversation. So there's only 5 questions in this round. I said 10 questions, but there's only 5 questions in this round, but you get a point per person that's in the conversation. So 5 conversations we're going to read out. I'll let you know when each of them starts. And then you need to write down the names of the people that are in that conversation. Ready? We're going to read it out twice and we're going to really give it a good go, because I got a C in drama at GCSE. Did you do anything?
I didn't do drama.
Studying drama?
But I'm just naturally
I think we've
talented.
got it in us. So this is question number 1. You will get a point per person. I need to know the names of the people who are talking in this conversation.
Just in case they're busy and you get the chance.
Kill the snake.
Kill the snake.
All right. You're okay, are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
We're all going to keep fighting. You know that.
Thank you.
Thank you. And scene. Right, we'll do that again.
Just in case they're busy and you get the chance.
Kill the snake.
Kill the snake.
All right. You're okay, are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
We're all going to keep fighting. You know that. There we go. Don't write the answers in the comments, please. Thank you. You need to write them on a piece of paper. So I need 2 names for that. The two characters in Harry Potter that are talking in that scene that David and I have just done. That's scene 1. Scene 2. Sorry. So this round is that you need to write down the 2 people that are chatting in that conversation. A name, you get a point per name. So this is question number 2, scene 2. Ready?
What?
There's something moving over there. Listen, sounds like something big.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Shut up, it'll hear you.
Hear me? It's already heard Fang.
What do you think it's doing?
Probably getting ready to pounce.
Do you think it's gone?
Dunno. It's our car.
So there we go. And scene.
Yeah.
Scene 2. Right, we'll just do that again.
Yeah, that's fine. What?
There's something moving over there. Listen, it sounds like something big.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Shut up, it'll hear you.
Hear me? It's already heard Fang.
What do you think it's doing?
Probably getting ready to pounce.
Do you think it's gone?
Dunno. It's our car.
That was
brilliant.
Scene 2. Scene 3. They're getting a bit harder now. Mercedes is loving our fabulous acting. Thank you. Right, this one. Go. Gravitas is needed for this one.
Just beyond the pumpkin patch, I thought. I've already dug the, grave. Just thought we'd say a few nice things over him. Happy memories,
So very sorry to hear of your loss.
That's very nice of you. Thanks a lot. And thanks for not giving Harry detention neither.
Wouldn't have dreamed of it. Sad night, sad night. Where is the poor creature?
Out here. Shall we do it then?
Magnificent. And see. Right. We'll have that one again.
Yeah.
Go.
Just beyond the pumpkin patch, I thought. I've already dug the, grave. Just thought we'd say a few nice things over him. Happy memories,
So very sorry to hear of your loss.
That's very nice of you. Thanks a lot. And thanks for not giving Harry detention neither.
Wouldn't have dreamed of it. Sad night, sad night. Where is the poor creature?
Out here. Shall we do it then?
Magnificent. What a moment. What a moment. Thank you. Applause. Standard ovation. BAFTA nominations in the bag. Right. This is now scene 4. Right. Don't spoil it, Mercedes, for the love of God. I've already spoiled one thingy. Right, okay.
Right.
Go.
It's hidden in Hagrid's hut, is it?
Of course not. Hagrid might have set it off accidentally.
Yes! Yes, he would have done, of course. The great half-breed oaf. Then, where is it?
In there, of course, it had to be somewhere that the students weren't going to find it accidentally, didn't it?
Of course. Of course. Very well then. You two stay ahead of me.
And scene. And again. This is number 4 again.
It's hidden in Hagrid's hut, is it?
Of course not. Hagrid might have set it off accidentally.
Yes. Yes, he would have done. Of course. The great half-breed oaf. Then, where is it?
In there, of course. It had to be somewhere that students weren't going to find it accidentally, didn't it?
Of course. Of course. Very well then. You two stay ahead of me.
There we go. And we're on to the last one.
I cannot wait to read back through these comments. And just bask in the glory.
I need a drink. I'm getting all excited. This is the last one, so we need 2 names for the last one.
Shocking business. Shocking. Miracle none of them died. Never heard the like. By thunder, it was lucky you were there.
Thank you.
Order of Merlin, 2nd class, I'd say. 1st class, if I can wangle it.
Thank you very much indeed.
Nasty cut you've got there. Black's work, I suppose.
As a matter of fact, it was Potter, Weasley and Granger.
No!
Right, number 5 again.
I've just seen the cut. I look like a wizard when I've got my glasses down like this, so...
Right,
it's pretty
last
good.
one.
Shocking business. Shocking. Miracle none of them died. Never heard the like. By thunder, it was lucky you were there.
Thank you.
Order of Merlin, 2nd class, I'd say. 1st class, if I can wangle it.
Thank you very much indeed.
Nasty cut you've got there. Black's work, I suppose.
As a matter of fact, it was Potter, Weasley and Granger.
No!
There we go. There we go.
Oh, well done.
So, that was the round 3 of the Harry Potter conversations. We are now... David's just basking in the seeing GCSE drama. I was robbed. I think so too, you know. I'm very unsure about number 1, but fairly sure about the others. Oh, good. Right. Shall we work through then? We'll mark rounds 1, 2 and 3. You can now leave.
Am I done?
Say thank you to David. Thank you, David. Thank you, David. Thank you, David.
Say bye, everyone.
Bye, David. Aw. Everyone's saying thank you, David. Lovely. Would you mind drawing these things as well? Because I feel like I'm like a newsreader. Lovely. Hands clapping to David. My answer sheet is just Harry Potter and maybe 2 other characters. Good luck with Disney. Everyone's saying good luck with Disney. Thanks, David. Thank you. Right, lovely stuff. So, that was rounds 1, 2 and 3. Shall we go through and mark them? Let's. So we're going to mark general bookish knowledge. If you now want to write the answers in the comments, go wild because you can. I'm going to give you what the actual answer is. So here we go. Get your pens right. I don't know why I'm getting my pen right. I already know the questions. So number 1, which book is this the first line from? We slept in what had once been the gymnasium. Handmaid's Tale. You're right. It is The Handmaid's Tale. Well done, everybody that got that right. Question 2. Which book is this the last line from? Oh, my girls, however long you may live, I never can wish you greater happiness than this. Which book is that the last line from? It is Little Women. Correct. Well done, everybody who got Little Women. Well done. In James and the Giant Peach by Roald Dahl, how did James Henry Trotter's parents die? It wasn't by a peach. It was. So it's killed by rampaging rhinos. So if anyone's got rhino attack, killed by a rhino, etc., I'd like the word rhino to be in there because that's quite specific that his parents are killed by rampaging rhinos, which I believe have escaped from London Zoo, I think, is where they're rampaging from. Number 4, which Italian novel for children has been adapted into 240 languages? Which Italian novel for children has been adapted into over 240 languages? Squash, as long as you got the word rhino in it, I'll let you have it. Yes, Pinocchio is correct. It's Pinocchio. The Adventures of Pinocchio, but I will let you have Pinocchio. Which book won the Women's Prize for Fiction Award in 2019? It was An American Marriage. Well done. It was An American Marriage by Tayari Jones, but you get the point for having An American Marriage. So this is the complex one. So I won't wait for people to guess in this one because it's quite complex, and you get half a point per answer for this. So Harry Potter has the most amount of lines in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone with 422 lines. Who joins him in second place with 247 lines and in third place with 217 lines? So in second place is Ron Weasley with 247 lines, and in third place is Hagrid with 217 lines. So well done, guys, if you got that right, because I would have gone for Hermione. She is in fourth place. She had 136 lines, but the answers you're looking for here are Ron and Hagrid, and you get half a point per person there. Well done. Right, number 7, a riddle. In The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien, what is the answer to the riddle, a box without hinges, key or lid, yet golden treasure inside is hid? Let's see the answers to this. Egg is correct. Yes, it is an egg. Well done for those who got an egg. Well done. There's so many eggs coming in. Egg, 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 egg. Well done. Number 8. In The Story of Tracy Beaker by Jacqueline Wilson, what is the nickname given to the care home that she lives in? It is the dumping ground. Well done, Comfort Reads. Well done, Jilly Bean. Well done, Beth. Lots of people saying dumping ground. Well done. Number 9. In The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis, what treat does the White Witch give to Edmund? And the answer is Turkish Delight. Love Turkish Delight. Last question. Which bear was created by Michael Bond? And it is Paddington Bear. Well done. So let me know in the comments what you got out of 10 for that. Interested to hear what people got out of 10 for that round. .5, great. 4.5, 7.5, amazing. 5, 7.5, 6.5, 5.5, 3. Right, oh my god, it's going so fast. 4.5, 9. Oh my god, someone got 9. 4, 3.5, 6, 5, 4. You're all doing. You're doing really well, guys. 5, 6, 3.5, 7, 8. Some really high scores. 8.5, amazing. 7, 3, 3, 9. David said 1 million. Cheeky. Cool. Right, okay. Let's move on to the picture round. Excited to pull that bit of tape off. Excited to pull that bit of tape off. Just got to get the books ready. So, ready with the picture round. Sorry guys, there's so many logistics. 9, amazing. Right, okay. So number 1. Something All the Way Down by John Green. This isn't coming on quite as well as I hoped it would. The answer is, our survey says, Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. Yay! Well done. Next one, number 2, is The Something Spirit by Daphne du Maurier, and it is The Loving Spirit by Daphne du Maurier. Well done. I won't tear my books, do not worry. Number 3 is Something Don't Wear Pink and Other Lies, and the answer is Feminists Don't Wear Pink and Other Lies. Next one is A God in Something by Kate Atkinson, And the answer is A God in Ruins by Kate Atkinson. It's not A God in Egg, A God in Ruins. Well done. This one, I bet none of you have got this one. Something Wood by Murakami. What could this be? It's Norwegian Wood by Murakami. Well done. I mean, I only mucked up one, hopefully, for the whole quiz, hopefully. Right. Next one is The Something Girls by Jessie Burton, illustrated by Angela Barrett. And the answer is The Restless Girls by Jessie Burton and illustrated by Angela Barrett. Then we've got number 7, which is Sweet Something by David Nichols. And that is Sweet Sorrow by David Nichols. Well done. Sweet Sorrow by David Nichols, that one is. Then I'll go over these all again at the end in case people aren't getting them. The Something Around Your Neck by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. And it's The Thing Around Your Neck by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. Now this one's going to take a lot of peeling because I've got it written 3 times on here. But this one is... Oh no, my things... That hasn't come off in one. You won't be able to read that, so I can remove these ones, I think. It is The Dark Circle by Linda Grant. And then the last one is Red, White and Something Something by Casey McQuiston. And it is Red, White and Royal Blue. Red, White and Royal Blue. So I will just go over those quickly. Sadly, I don't get to peel the tape off for a second time because I love that so much. But I saw maybe a few people had missed the middle one. So I'll just go through them again quickly just so that you can... although people's scores are coming in, but I'll go through them again anyway. The first one was... excuse me, let's have a drink first. First one was Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. The Loving Spirit by Daphne du Maurier. Feminists Don't Wear Pink and Other Lies by Scarlett Curtis. A God in Ruins by Kate Atkinson. Norwegian Wood by Murakami. The Restless Girls by Jessie Burton and illustrated by Angela Barrett. Sweet Sorrow by David Nichols. The Thing Around Your Neck by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. The Dark Circle by Linda Grant. And Red, White and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. So that's there. And I see you've been putting some answers in there. 6 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 8, 8, 7, 8, 7, 2, 7, 4, 8. Mercedes got 10. 9, 7, 9, 2, 7, 5, 8, 8, 3, 4, 8. Some good scores for this round. Well done, guys. Well done. Right, okay, so the Harry Potter conversations. David, yeah? Can I have you back for the Harry Potter... The return... We're all going to have to say goodbye to him again in a minute, and there's going to be... He's come back for more. He's come back for more.
What am I back for?
We're gonna read them again, and then I'm just gonna say who they are. Cool. So you do get to hear them once more. Okay. Ready? Oh, look, you can see what book they're from.
Oh. Just in case they're busy and you get the chance.
Kill the Snake.
Kill the Snake.
All right. You're okay, are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
We're all going to keep fighting. You know that. I've highlighted these books. That's how much I need it. Right. That chat is between... I was playing the role of Harry Potter. David, you were playing the role of...
I don't know. Oh, Neville. Nev! I love Nev. Sorry,
so
Neville.
That was Harry Potter and Neville Longbottom in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. You don't need to have the book. You get a point per person. So if you got Harry, you get a point. If you got Neville, you got a point too. Okay? Yay, yes, woohoo. You guys, Lena. Right, next one. Next one, number
Next.
2. Conversation number 2.
What?
There's something moving over there. Listen, it sounds like something big.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Shut up, it'll hear you.
Hear me? It's already heard Fang.
What do you think it's doing?
Probably getting ready to pounce.
Do you think it's gone?
Dunno. It's a car.
Well done. I, again, was reprising the role of Harry Potter. Who are you playing?
I should have taken these off because I was Ron Weasley.
He was Ron Weasley.
But if I take the glasses off, I can't read.
That was Harry Potter and Ron Weasley. Point for Harry Potter, point for Ron Weasley. Conversation number 3.
Just beyond the pumpkin patch, I thought. I've already dug the, grave. Just thought we'd say a few nice things over him. Happy memories,
So very sorry to hear of your loss.
That's very nice of you. Thanks a lot. And thanks for not giving Harry detention neither.
Wouldn't have dreamed of it. Sad night, sad night. Where is the poor creature?
Out here. Shall we do it then?
Magnificent.
Oh, what an ending.
Right, you were playing the role of
Hagrid.
and I was playing the role of Horace Slughorn. Well
I reckon
done.
I probably would be Hagrid.
Yeah, although your delivery as Hagrid in that round wasn't your finest moment. Your performance of Ron was better.
I think I got a little bit nervous.
So that was Hagrid and Slughorn in that one. Thanks, guys. A few people saying that my Slughorn was amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Right, question 4.
It's hidden in Hagrid's hut, is it?
Of course not. Hagrid might have set it off accidentally.
Yes. Yes, he would have done. Of course, the great half-breed oaf. Then, where is it?
In there, of course. It had to be somewhere that students weren't going to find it accidentally, didn't it?
Of course. Of course. Very well, then. You two should stay ahead of me.
What do you think of that? I was Hermione, and David, you were?
I was Dolores Umbridge.
That bitch, Dolores Umbridge. So a point for Hermione and a point for Umbridge, or Dolores Umbridge.
But I do like her cat collection.
He does like a cat plate collection. We all do. We all like it. She's awful, but her plate collection's very good. Right, last one.
Shocking business. Shocking. Miracle none of them died. Never heard the like. By thunder, it was lucky you were there.
Thank you.
Order of Merlin, second class, I'd say. First class, if I can wangle it.
Thank you very much indeed.
Nasty cut you've got there. Black's work, I suppose.
As a matter of fact, it was Potter, Weasley and Granger.
No!
That was the hardest one, I think, because I feel like the character it was Snape and Fudge. I was playing Snape and David was playing Cornelius Fudge. Well done. So you get a point per name in those. Let me know in the comments what you got. Lots of people getting Fudge and Snape. Well done, everybody. I thought that was the hardest one. 1 point. It's all right. 4 points, 8 points, 5, 3, 10. Well done. 10,
Wow.
7, 9, 6, 5, 5, 6, 4, 4, 3,
This is amazing.
8. Amazing. Well done. A few 10s on there. 4 marks, 9, 10. Mercedes got 10. Vanessa got 7.
I don't believe
9,
in Mercedes.
5, 10. 6, 4, 10, 4, 9, 7, 10, 10. Amazing. Well done, everybody. And well done to you.
Well done.
Mwah. That was for the Oscar. Right, thank you. Right, David is leaving now. That is it. That
Not
is
forever.
It. Not forever, but he's going to...
Just for the rest of the
He's going
quiz.
to just for the rest of the
Enjoy
quiz.
the rest of the quiz, guys.
Thank you. Right, okay, so that's the quiz so far. We're going to take a little break. I'm going to go and have a wee. I wish I had a short sleeve sparkly top because then I could change into that. But yeah, let's go and have a little break. Let's have a wee. Meet back here. Oh God, we've been going on for 49 minutes. We'll meet back here in about 5 minutes. David's elbow is definitely on the mend. It's still hot, it's still swollen, but it's definitely on the mend. He's feeling much better. Right, go and have a wee now. See you in a minute, bye. We're not starting, I'm just eating my Pringles. That was a quick wee. There's no way you can quietly eat Pringles. Ready salted. There's no other flavour for me than ready salted crisps. I don't really... Oh, apart from roast beef Monster Munch, which are vegetarian despite they're ready salted. Mm. Is it really loud?
Minnie's had enough of it.
Minnie's leaving. She's so disappointed in me. Oh, hula hoops. I love hula hoops. Hula hoops are so good. Will there be a dance-off ending, do you think, David?
Maybe.
We'll just have to see, won't we? We'll just have to see. Minnie is old cat. We don't know exactly how old she was because we got her from Cat Protection League. But when we got her, she'd actually come from Russia. She'd lived in Russia and then her owner moved to the UK and bought Minnie with her. And then after she lived with her in a few years here, her owner had to go into care and couldn't take the cat with her, couldn't take Minnie with her. So put Minnie at the Cat Protection League and that's where we got her in. And the owner had told Cat Protection League that she was 8 years old, which they sort of done some checks. They can't tell exactly. And they said that was roughly about the same. That's where they probably would have aged her. However, until very, very recently, she's just started sort of slowing down a bit and sleeping a lot more. She's been very, very kitteny and she's quite small. So I think people always think she's a bit younger than what she is. But we got her 5 years ago. No, 6 years ago. So that would make her 14 now. So she's old lady. Old lady cat. Elton's on BBC One at the moment.
Is he?
Apparently. But don't watch that. Watch this.
Well, you've only got a Pringle now.
Can I have one more Pringle? One more Pringle and then I'll get going again because we've had a little 5-minute break. And we're coming back with book adaptations round and best-selling round. So these are less hijinks. It's just more me reading the questions. So we've had the peak in the middle of excitement. Yeah, and now we're going to have just some chats. But first of all, I hope when I said one, you bought me a few. No, I want more than just one. Thank you. Right, I'll eat 4 Pringles and then we're back. Are you all having a nice time? I'm having a lovely time. Oh, my earrings are from, I bought them secondhand on Depop. I remember I put on Instagram stories, how can I clean secondhand earrings? And I ended up clearing them with like some sort of spirit. So yeah, but then I've got a second pair, which I also bought from Depop. Oh, they've sort of caught up, which are smaller. But God, I love them. I don't get to wear them enough. I love them. Having a great time. Please do it again. Earrings are stunning. Wonderful. Thank you. Love this. So much fun. What are you doing?
Looking for the charger.
What is it? Wish we could do this every week. Oh, you're welcome, Liam. Love to you, Liam. Lovely. Is this bit even nice? Watching me talk with my mouth full of Pringles. Oh, someone had dinner from the green roasting tin. Lovely. Oh. You're welcome, Tom. Ready salted Pringles. Right, I'm going to wash these Pringle remnants away. I'm going for water as well. I mean, real deal. Oh, very kind. Lots of people saying they'd like me to do this again. I would love to do this again. Let's it took me quite a long time to get the questions together. So let's have a think, and I'll do another one of these, I promise. I will. Right. Still Pringles there. Yeah, maybe. I was thinking about a Disney quiz while I was on the toilet, actually. Right. Round 4, book adaptations. Is everybody here? Are we ready for round 4, book adaptations? We're going to do the last 2 rounds. Round 4, book adaptations, and round 5, best-selling books. And then we are going to mark them, and then you can tell me what you got out of 50, and then that'll be it, and we'll go and have a bath. So yeah, round 4. So how this book adaptations round is going to work is I am going to list 3 actors. You need to tell me what is the film or TV adaptation of a book that they have been in. Now, to sort of make this a little bit easier, I don't know if it will make it easier, all of these adaptations are favourite books of mine. So they're not going to be in a book that I've hated. They're favourite books of mine. So just to be clear, we are going to, I'm going to list 3 actors, and I want you to tell me what film or TV adaptation they have been in. And just to make it a little bit more niche is that these are favourite books of mine. Okay? So the first one is question 1. Robert Pattinson, David Tennant, and Miranda Richardson. So this is number 1. Robert Pattinson, David Tennant, and Miranda Richardson. Rip the page, I was so excited. Number 2, Meryl Streep, Emma Watson, and Timothy Chalamet. Sorry, right, so yeah, each group of 3 actors, they're all in the same adaptation. So the first question was Robert Pattinson, David Tennant, and Miranda Richardson, and I need a TV or a movie that they've been in that's adapted from a book, and they're all in the same one. No answers in the comments, please. Removing it as quick as I can. Right, number 2 is Meryl Streep, Emma Watson, and Timothy Chalamet. That's number 2. Number 3, Andrew Scott, Ruth Wilson, and Ruta Gedmintas. Number 3 is Andrew Scott, Ruth Wilson, and Ruta Gedmintas. Number 4, Gemma Jones, Sally Phillips, and Hugh Grant. Number 4 is Gemma Jones, Sally Phillips, and Hugh Grant. Next one, number 5. I've never spoken about this book on my channel, so I will say it's a favourite film of mine. It's not a favourite book of mine because I don't think you would have seen me talk about this book on my channel. Number 5, Emily Blunt, Stanley Tucci, and Anne Hathaway. Emily Blunt, Stanley Tucci, and Anne Hathaway. Number 6, Judith Anderson, Joan Fontaine, and Laurence Olivier. Number 6, Judith Anderson, Joan Fontaine, and Laurence Olivier. Number 7, Danny DeVito, Pam Ferris, and Embeth Davids. That's Minnie meowing. Number 7, Danny DeVito, Pam Ferris, and Embeth Davids. Number 8. Well done, everybody. You're doing really well. Number 8. Jamie Bell, Mia Wasikowska, and Sally Hawkins. Jamie Bell, Mia Wasikowska, and Sally Hawkins. Number 9. Holiday Granger, Tom Burke, and Neil Maskell. Number 9. Holiday Granger, Tom Burke, and Neil Gaskell. And then number 10. Now 10 is a bit cheeky of me because 10's a bit cheeky of me because this adaptation hasn't actually been out on TV yet, but that should give you an idea of what it might be. I'm going to give you the names and maybe that's a clue. It hasn't been out yet. Daisy Edgar Jones, Paul Mescal, and Finn O'Shea. Number 10 is Daisy Edgar Jones, Paul Mescal, and Finn O'Shea. Liv knows what that is. Right, I'll just run through them again. I won't leave the breaks in between. I'll just run through them. Number 1, Robert Pattinson, David Tennant, and Miranda Richardson. Number 2, Meryl Streep, Emma Watson, and Timothée Chalamet. Number 3, Andrew Scott. I can't even say his name without thinking about him. Ruth Wilson and Ruta Gedmintis. Number 4, Gemma Jones, Sally Phillips, and Hugh Grant. Number 5, Emily Blunt, Stanley Tucci, and Anne Hathaway. Number 6, Judith Anderson, Joan Fontaine, and Laurence Olivier. Number 7, Danny DeVito, Pam Ferris, and Embeth Davidtz. That is a true fact. I thought that as I wrote that down. Stanley Tucci is Emily Blunt's brother-in-law. Number 8, Jamie Bell, Mia Wasikowska, and Sally Hawkins. Number 9, Holiday Granger, Tom Burke, and Neil Maskell. And the last one, number 10, Daisy Edgar Jones, Paul Mescal, and Finn O'Shea. Oh goodness, people are saying they think they got the whole lot right. Well done. I know not all the rounds are going to be for all the people, but yeah, I really enjoyed making that round, so hopefully you guys did too. Right, okay, so we're now going to move on to the final round of best-selling books. Again, 10 questions, and then we're going to go back and mark 4 and 5. So we're going to mark the book adaptations and the best-selling books. So if we're ready to go into best-selling books, let's do it. I'll just read some. I googled Andrew Scott. You've got a point. Think I might have done a decent job on this one. Woo! Go Vanessa. Just had a brainwave about the Hugh Grant one. Easiest round for me. That was very fun. So hard. Good, good, good. Right. Should we go on to best-selling books? Let's go on to best-selling books. Right, okay. So, all of these questions are about best-selling books. So, let's go straight into it. So, number 1, who was the best-selling author of the 2000s? Who was it? Number 1, who is the best-selling author of the 2000s? Don't write the answer in the comments, please. Write them on a piece of paper. Thank you. Number 2. What Agatha Christie book, first published in 1939, has sold over 100 million copies? Imagine. What Agatha Christie book, first published in 1939, has sold over 100 million copies? Number 3, The Little Prince, published in 1943, has sold over 140 million copies. What language was it originally written in? The Little Prince, published in 1943, has sold over 140 million copies. What language was it originally written in? Number 4. Long question. Here I go. Which series of 62 books, first published in 1992 and still being published now, have sold over 480 million copies and include titles such as Welcome to Camp Nightmare, Stay Out of the Basement, and My Best Friend is Invisible? And you get half a point for the series of books, like what they're collectively known as, and half a point for the author. Which series, this is question number 4, which series of 62 books, first published in 1992 and still being published now, have sold over 480 million copies and include titles such as Welcome to Camp Nightmare, Stay Out of the Basement, and My Best Friend is Invisible? And as I said, you get half a point for what the books are collectively known as, and you get half a point for the author. Lovely. Number 5. Tying for the top spot of best-selling individual fiction book with over 150 million copies sold Lord of the Rings. And which other novel published in 1988 in Portuguese? Tying for the top spot of best-selling individual fiction book with 150 million sold is Lord of the Rings, and which novel published in 1988 in Portuguese? Number 6. What is the name of the main character in Dan Brown's series of books, first published in 2000 and selling over 200 million copies? Number 6. What is the name of the main character in Dan Brown's series of books, first published in 2000 and selling over 200 million copies? I'm at the end almost. Number 7. What year was Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone published? It sold 120 million copies. What year was Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone published? It sold 120 million copies. Number 8. The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis, published in 1950, sold over 85 million copies. Name any other book in the Narnia series. You get 1 point. You only need to give one answer because you're only going to get 1 point. I'm not giving you extra points for it. You get 1 point for a book in that series. The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis, published in 1950, sold over 85 million copies. Name any other book in the Narnia series. Last bit. Number 9. Which book, published in English in 1865, has sold over 100 million copies and was made into a Disney film in 1951? Which book, published in England and in English in 1865, has sold over 100 million copies and was made into a Disney film in 1951? Minnie, you're being a very good girl. And then number 10, the last question. The Mr. Men and Little Miss series by Roger and Adam Hargreaves have sold over 120 million copies. For a half point each, name a Mr. Men character and a Little Miss character. So you need to name one Mr. character for half a point and one Little Miss character for half a point. The Mr. Men and Little Miss series by Roger and Adam Hargreaves have sold over 120 million copies. For half a point each, name a Mr. Men character and a Little Miss character. Cool, cool. Right, I'm going to go back and read them all once more, not stopping, no dramatic pauses. Number 1, who is the best-selling author of the 2000s? Number 2, what Agatha Christie book, first published in 1939, has sold over 100 million copies? Number 3, The Little Prince, published in 1943, has sold over 140 million copies. What language was it originally written in? Number 4, which series of 62 books, first published in 1992 and still being published now, have sold over 480 million copies and include titles such as Welcome to Camp Nightmare, Stay Out of the Basement, and My Best Friend is Invisible? And you get half a point for the collective, what the series is known as, and half a point for the author. Number 5, tying for the top spot of best-selling individual fiction book is, with over 150 million copies sold, is Lord of the Rings, and which novel published in 1988 in Portuguese? Number 6, what is the name of the main character in Dan Brown's series of books, first published in 2000 and selling over 200 million copies? Number 7, what year was Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone published? There was 120 million sold. It's just education for you as well. Questions and education. Number 8, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis, published in 1950, sold over 85 million copies. Name any other book in the Narnia series, and you only get 1 point for however many you name. So save your ink and just write one. Number 9, which book, published in English in 1865, has sold over 100 million copies and was made into a Disney film in 1951? And then number 10, the Mr. Men and Little Miss series by Roger and Adam Hargreaves have sold over 120 million copies, and for half a point each, name a Mr. Men character and a Little Miss character. Lovely, lovely. Lovely stuff. Right, okay, so we'll go back and mark them. I just need a gulp. Just need a gulp. Also, just need to Google the names of the books in the Narnia series. Here we go. I mean, I know that's not coming up right now, but I'd rather have it there. There we go. Right, lovely. Lovely stuff. Right, okay. Great news. Right, shall we mark then? I haven't been marking those off as I go. How cheeky of me. Right, what I'll do the same as before. I will read out the question and then I'll wait and see if any of you guys put the answer in there, and I will say the answer, so do not worry. Right, we're going to start with the book adaptations. This round is where I listed 3 actors and you had to tell me the adaptation of a book that they had been in, and the extra to sort of niche it a bit was the fact that some of these are my favourite books and my favourite book adaptations. So you may well have heard me talk about them. Right, the first one is Robert Pattinson, David Tennant and Miranda Richardson. What adaptation have they been in? And I will ask you to be specific. Robert Pattinson, David Tennant and Miranda Richardson. It's Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Well done. If you put Harry Potter, you can have half a point, but for a full point, I'm going to need Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. It is Goblet of Fire. Well done, everybody who got that. Number 2, Meryl Streep, Emma Watson and Timothy Chalamet. Meryl Streep, Emma Watson and Timothy Chalamet. What adaptation have they been in? Yes, it's Little Women, 2019. Imagine my heartbreak when I thought that was out on Blu-ray on the 2nd of April. Googled it. No, not until June. So I had to calm down a bit there, but thought it was out. I thought it was already out. I thought it was out like when I thought it was out before it even come out. No. Number 3, Andrew Scott, Ruth Wilson and Ruta Gedmintas. Andrew Scott, Ruth Wilson and Ruta Gedmintas. What adaptation have they been in? His Dark Materials. Yes, it is His Dark Materials. I will accept His Dark Materials for 1 point. If you've put any of the books in that series, we'll give you half a point. It's His Dark Materials. His Dark Materials. It's His Dark Materials, guys. Few people put Sherlock, but not Sherlock. His Dark Materials. There we go. Lovely stuff. Right, number 4. Gemma Jones, Sally Phillips and Hugh Grant. What film or TV series was Gemma Jones, Sally Phillips and Hugh Grant in? It's Bridget Jones's Diary. Yes, I couldn't put Renée Zellweger because you all would have known instantly, wouldn't you? So yeah, I've gone with Gemma Jones, who's her mother, who's probably my favourite character, Sally Phillips, Shazza, and Hugh Grant, Daniel the Bastard. Number 5, Emily Blunt, Stanley Tucci, and Anne Hathaway. Emily Blunt, Stanley Tucci, and Anne Hathaway. It is The Devil Wears Prada. Yeah, that is a book. I wouldn't recommend the book, but the film, it's one of my favourite films. I really, really love it. And I really love the fashion montage in the middle. Yeah, it's The Devil Wears Prada. And it's a 4-book series. The last book was absolutely abysmal, like horrific. Number 6, Judith Anderson, Joan Fontaine and Laurence Olivier. What is that? What film or TV series? It's Rebecca. It's Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier, starring Judith Anderson as Mrs. Danvers, Joan Fontaine. Who does Joan Fontaine play? And Laurence Olivier as Maxim de Winter. Really, really great. Well done, everyone. Well done. Right, number 7. Danny DeVito, Pam Ferris and Embeth Davids. It is Matilda. Tickly. Number 8, Jamie Bell, Mia Wasikowska and Sally Hawkins. What is that? Jamie Bell, Mia Wasikowska and Sally Hawkins. Jane Eyre! Yeah, it's Jane Eyre. And that is also my favourite version, which is why I picked it. So yeah, it's Jane Eyre. Number 9, Holiday Granger, Tom Burke and Neil Maskell. Number 9 is Holiday Granger, Tom Burke and Neil Maskell. Yeah, so it's Cormoran Strike and the actual series that it's in is Career of Evil. So if you get Cormoran Strike, you can have half a point. But if you get Cormoran Strike Career of Evil, you can have the full point. But I don't know if people are going to get it. So Cormoran Strike series, yeah, you get half a point for that. But because they're done into sort of like mini-series within the series, it is Career of Evil. So if you got Career of Evil, let me know and we can all worship you in the comments of how amazing you are. And the last one, which was a cheeky one of me, Daisy Edgar-Jones, Paul Mescal and Finn O'Shea. And it is Normal People. Yeah, it's Normal People, which is out, I think it's out tomorrow. So yeah, I'm very, very excited about that. That was a book written by Sally Rooney. It's one of my favourite books, probably ever. I loved it so much. You didn't even know it's being adapted, Mercedes. It's out tomorrow. You haven't even got to wait for it. It's out tomorrow. And I think they're putting the whole thing up on iPlayer from tomorrow, and I think it's on weekly. And I'm so excited about it. It's one of my favourite books ever. Love the book. Love the audiobook. The audiobook is fantastic. And I'm just so excited for the series. And I think it is tomorrow. So yeah, let me know what you got out of 10 in that round. 9, 4.5, 5.5, 4, 9, 1, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 6, 1, 6.5, 7.5, 2, 4, 8, 4.5, 6, 4, 4, 7. Good scores, guys. 8, 9, 8, 5, 5, 4, 6, 6. Great. Brilliant. Oh, it's next Sunday. I was getting so excited. Apparently it's next Sunday for normal people. Calm down. It's not tomorrow. It's next Sunday. I'll have a look and find out when it is and I'll put it on my Instagram or something. Right. Last round. Last round. Here we go. Is everybody ready for the last round? Is everybody ready for the last round? Let's go. So, best-selling books. Again, 10 questions, 10 points up for grabs. Let's go for it. Who was the best-selling author of the 2000s? Who? Who? You all know. It was J.K. Rowling. Of course it was. Of course it was her. Number 2. What Agatha Christie book, first published in 1939, has sold over 100 million copies? And Then There Were None. Yes, it's And Then There Were None. I can see a lot of another answer on there, but it's not. It was And Then There Were None, which I've read and I really, really enjoyed. And Then There Were None. I'll keep saying And Then There Were None because there's wrong answers in the comments. And if I say the wrong answer, someone might say I'm saying that as the right answer, but I'm not. The right answer is And Then There Were None. Number 3, The Little Prince, published in 1943, has sold over 140 million copies. What language was it originally written in? It is French, yeah, it's French. Well done, everyone. French, French, French. I couldn't say the author in case because it's a pretty French name for the author, so well done, everyone. Number 4. Which series of 62 books, first published in 1992 and still being published now, have sold over 480 million copies and include titles such as Welcome to Camp Nightmare, Stay Out of the Basement, and My Best Friend is Invisible? And you get half a point for what the series of books are called and half a point for the author. And it is the Goosebumps series by R.L. Stine. God, do you remember those? The one I was trying to think of titles of Goosebumps book which wouldn't give this question away, because Night of the Living Dummy, Say Cheese and Die, all of them were so.
I knew that one.
You knew that one.
Yeah.
David knew that one. I was trying to think of ones that weren't like super obvious and giving it away. So yeah, well done. Goosebumps for half a point. R.L. Stine for another half a point. Tying for the top spot of best-selling individual fiction book with over 150 million copies sold is Lord of the Rings, and which novel published in 1988 in Portuguese? It is The Alchemist. Yes, it is The Alchemist. Well done. It's The Alchemist, which I didn't enjoy. I read it for book club at work and I didn't enjoy it. Number 6. What is the name of the main character in Dan Brown's series of books, first published in 2000 and selling over 200 million copies? He's played by Tom Hanks in the film. Robert Langdon is the name. Robert Langdon is the character. Yeah, he is played by Tom. Tom Hanks is very good at in the films that I've seen, and also I can't say I don't enjoy those books, guys. I was reading those books at university, and I remember I used to read them. I used to work for Marks and Spencer. As a Christmas stuff, and I used to get the bus in, and because they're written in such small chapters and like so much happens, I could like literally read a chapter on the bus, get off, read a chapter that just like it was so easy to sort of pick up and put down. It's Robert Langdon. Have half a point for Robert, half a point for Langdon if you only wrote one of them. Go on, why not? Sunday, someone's got to go work tomorrow. Give us some cheer up, half a pint. Right, number 7. What year was Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone published? Brackets, it sold 120 million. What year was Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone published? It's 1997. Oh, there's all sorts of years going on there. 97 seems to be the, yeah, 97. There's a lot of 97s, but it is 97. Well done. 97, eh? Number 8, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis, published in 1950, sold over 85 million copies. Name any other book in the Narnia series. So as I said, you only get 1 point if you name any of the rest of these. You don't get a point per book, you get a point for one of these. So you could have Prince Caspian, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader, The Silver Chair, The Horse and His Boy, The Magician's Nephew, or The Last Battle. So if you've had any of those, you can have it. A point. Prince Caspian. It says Prince Caspian, The Return to Narnia, but I only know it as Prince Caspian. The Voyage of the Dawn Treader. The Silver Chair. The Horse and His Boy. The Magician's Nephew, or The Last Battle. They were for read, you know, the others, because I had them in like a, what do you even call that? Where it's all together, anthology. And I tried reading them, and I didn't get on with it. Is it worth it? Is it worth the whole? Is it worth the whole lot? Right, okay. Question 9. Which book, published in English in 1865, has sold over 100 million copies and was made into a Disney film in 1951? No one getting it yet. Do you know it?
What is it?
Which book, published in English in 1865, has sold over 100 million copies and was made into a Disney film in 1951?
Not Mary Poppins.
No.
No, because it's translated into English.
No, not translated.
I don't know.
God, lots of people not. It's Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, I watched that today.
I know. I was going to say it's one that David watched today, but then I thought that might do it. No, it's Alice in Wonderland is the answer to that question. So the last question is, the Mr. Men and Little Miss series by Roger and Adam Hargreaves have sold over 120 million copies. And for half a point each, name a Mr. Men character and one Little Miss character. So you get half a point for the Mr. Men character and half a point for the Little Miss character. I'm just going to work through. Sit tight, babes, because there's quite a lot to get through. Where is just the... I just want to know what they're called. Oh, I had the answer. I had it earlier. There we go. Hold on. I don't want to miss any out. Right. Ready? So you can have any of these. These are the Mr. Men ones first. Mr. Tickle, Mr. Greedy, Mr. Happy, Mr. Nosy, Mr. Sneezy, Mr. Bump. I'm not going to read these again, so listen in. Mr. Snow, Mr. Messy, Mr. Topsy-Turvy, Mr. Silly, Mr. Uppity, Mr. Small, Mr. Daydream, Mr. Forgetful, Mr. Jelly, Mr. Noisy, Mr. Lazy, Mr. Funny, Mr. Mean, Mr. Chatterbox, Mr. Fussy, Mr. Bounce, Mr. Muddle, Mr. Dizzy, Mr. Impossible, Mr. Strong, Mr. Grumpy, Mr. Clumsy, Mr. Quiet, Mr. Rush, Mr. Tall, Mr. Worry, Mr. Nonsense, Mr. Wrong, Mr. Skinny, Mr. Mischief, Mr. Clever, Mr. Busy, Mr. Slow, Mr. Christmas. I already said Mr. Christmas? Mr. Brave, Mr. Grumble, Mr. Perfect, Mr. Cheerful, Mr. Cool, Mr. Rude, Mr. Good, Mr. Nobody, Mr. Birthday, Mr. Mo, Mr. Marvellous, Mr. Adventure. And ready for the for the Little Miss ones? I'm not going to say Little Miss every time, it's too much. So Little Miss Bossy, Naughty, Neat, Sunshine, Tiny, Trouble, Helpful, Magic. Rolling my eyes at the gender stereotyping going on here. Shy, Splendid, Late, Scatterbrain, Greedy, Giggles, Twins, Chatterbox, Dotty, Lucky, Star, Fickle, Contrary, Busy, Quick, Wise, Tidy, Brainy, Stubborn, Curious, Fun, Somersault, Scary, Bad, Whoops, Princess, Christmas, Birthday, Hug, Fabulous, Sparkle, Inventor, Valentine. So you get half a point per, if you've got a Mr. Men character, you get half a point. And if you get a Little Miss character, you get half a point. So, tell me how many you got out of 50. Let's have a look. How many have we got? We got a 29.5. Mercedes has got a 37.5, 22.5, 29.5, 31.5, 36, 31, 30, 16.5, 29.5, it's going really fast. 38.5, 34, 24, 27.5, 36, 28.5, 21, 34. Amazing, guys. Amazing. Well done. Well done, everyone. And thank you so much for joining in. I had such a good time doing it. It was a lovely thing to do. I really enjoyed writing the questions and I enjoyed being here with you guys. I didn't realise it'd take an hour and a half. I thought we'd be done in an hour. Wonderful. Look at all my lovely workings out. Oh, that's fallen out with excitement. Yeah, very, very exciting. So thank you so much. I hope you all enjoyed it. A lot of people earlier saying, oh, will we do this again? I would love to do this again. It took me a bit of time to get the questions and everything together. So give me a bit of chance to do it. A few people mentioned a Disney quiz. Maybe that's something David and I could look at doing. But yeah, really, really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for all your encouragement and wonderfulness. I hope you had a lovely time. It's a nice way to do an hour and a half. David, are you ready for the finale?
Oh, yeah, I can do the finale.
Alexa, play Honky Cat from Rocket Band soundtrack.
Honky Cat by Taron Egerton from Spotify.
Ready. Alexa, volume up to 10. See you all soon. Have a little dance. It feels nice when you do, I promise.
When I look back, boy, I must have been green. Riding in the country, fishing in the stream. You've been working on some moves. Yes, trying to find a sign. Until I saw your city lights, honey, I was blind. Get back, Honky Cat. Better get back to the woods where I quit those days and my redneck ways, and it's gonna do me good. Get back, Honky Cat. Every little city ain't where it's at. It's like trying to find gold in a silver mine. It's like trying to drink whiskey, oh, from a bottle of wine. I read some books and I read some magazines about those high-class ladies down in New Orleans. Who's back home? Well, was a fool. Oh, believe in the Lord, it's the only rule. Get back, Honky Cat. Living back to the woods where I quit those days and ways and the change is gonna do me good.